record demand for private jet flights to continue. 69% of current private aviation users expect to fly more post-COVID than before the pandemic. Half of the current private aviation users said they had started or restarted private flying due to COVID-19. 54% users said they use private aviation for personal vacation travel only. New users are more likely to be using private aviation strictly for personal vacation travel, 64%. A just-released survey shows the demand surge for private aviation will continue for the foreseeable future. Some 69% of current private aviation users expect to fly more post-COVID than before the pandemic, with 28% saying they expect to fly privately at similar levels. Only 3% said they would be making fewer private flights in a post-COVID world. Expected use of private aviation post-COVID. Use private aviation more post-COVID than prior to COVID. 69% use private aviation same as prior to COVID. 28% use private aviation less post-COVID than prior to COVID. 3%. Half of the current private aviation users said they had started or restarted private flying due to COVID-19, and 100% of these new private flyers say they plan to continue after the pandemic. More than half, 53%, said they would fly privately regularly even after the pandemic, a 29% increase from 41% who said they would continue private flights regularly in a January survey. The survey also revealed a strong pipeline of potential new private jet customers. Of the over 225 respondents, 90% are currently privately flyers, and 9% said they are now considering private aviation. In terms of types of travel, 54% said they use private aviation for personal vacation travel only, 43% use it for a combination of personal vacation flights and business needs, and 3% said they use private flights exclusively for business. New users are more likely to be using private aviation strictly for personal vacation travel, 64%, whereas 52% of pre-COVID private flyers said they use private aviation for a combination of personal vacation and business travel, with 44% only using private aviation for personal vacation trips. Of current private aviation flyers, 81% use jet cards, 35% charter on a flight-by-flight basis, 11% ride on the private jets of friends, 7% own their private jets, 6% use by the seat or shared jet solutions, 5% hold fractional shares or leases, and 3% use company-owned aircraft from companies they don't own or control. Over 50% of respondents said they have more than one private aviation solution, including jet cards from multiple providers. More than 8 in 10, 82%, said they had bought or renewed a jet card in the past 18 months, with 92% making a deposit and 8% using pay-as-you-go options. The average deposit was $237,267. Of those who are new to private aviation since COVID-19 and had purchased jet cards initially, 18% had already renewed after using their initial hours. A significant number of respondents said avoiding the hassles of commercial airlines is a primary reason for continuing to fly privately. However, 19% said they had experienced service lapses on their private flights in recent months as private jet flying surges to record levels. Typical were delays, generally around 2 to 3 hours. In terms of satisfaction with current providers, 77% rated their performance as excellent or very good, 8% said average, with 2% reporting below average poor performance. Some 13% said it's too early to tell